Hello everyone, bonjour à tous. Welcome back to the French Made Easy podcast. This is episode 206, numéro 206. In today's episode, I will share with you 10 common regular French verbs ending with the letters I, R. And you can also pair this lesson with episode 202, where I shared with you 10 regular verbs ending with the letters E, R. So the first group of verbs. Now, if you haven't listened to that episode yet, I recommend checking it out as well. All right. So today we are focusing on regular IR verbs. And by the way, a regular IR verb is a verb that ends with the letters IR in its infinitive form. For example, finir, that means to finish, or choisir, that means to choose. Now, there are quite a few verbs ending with the letters IR that are irregular, but today we are only learning regular ones. So they follow the same conjugation pattern, and we are learning them in the present tense. So in this episode, again, I'll give you 10 regular French IR verbs with their English translation and an example sentence in the present tense so you can hear it in context. Now, as usual, before we start this episode, if you are new to the podcast, welcome. Please make sure you have your lessons cheat sheet handy so you can see the spelling of the words while you listen. And I'll also share with you in the cheat sheet the full conjugation table for each verb in the present tense. I'm not going to say it in the podcast, otherwise that will take too long. Once you've listened to today's episode, head over to the French Made Easy exercise library to download your exercises and practice what you've learned today. Everything is linked for you in the episode notes and it is free. All right, so let's get started with our 10 verbs. We start with finir, to finish. Finir. Par exemple, je finis le travail à 17 heures. I finish work at 5 o'clock. Je finis le travail à 17 heures. Choisir. To choose. Choisir. Il choisit toujours la même chose. He always chooses the same thing. Il choisit toujours la même chose. Réussir, that means to succeed or to pass. Réussir. Elle réussit toujours ses examens. She always passes her exams. Elle réussit toujours ses examens. Grandir, to grow. Grandir. Les enfants grandissent trop vite. Children grow too quickly. Les enfants grandissent trop vite. Réfléchir, that's to think or to reflect. Réfléchir. Ils réfléchissent au problème. They think about the problem. Ils réfléchissent au problème. Remplir, to fill. Remplir. Je remplis ma bouteille d'eau. I fill up my water bottle. Je remplis ma bouteille d'eau. Grossir, to gain weight. Grossir. Le chiot grossit chaque semaine. The puppy gains weight every week. Le chiot grossit chaque semaine. Nourrir, to feed. Nourrir. Elle nourrit son chat. She feeds her cat. Elle nourrit son chat. Ralentir, to slow down. Ralentir. La voiture ralentit. The car slows down. La voiture ralentit. Applaudir, to applaud. Applaudir. Le public applaudit à la fin du spectacle. The audience applauds at the end of the show. Le public applaudit à la fin du spectacle. All right, so that's it for our verbs. Now let's do a quick recap. Please repeat after me. Finir, to finish. Choisir, to choose. Réussir, to succeed. Grandir, to grow. Réfléchir, to think. Remplir, to fill. Grossir, to gain weight. Nourrir, to feed. Ralentir, to slow down. Applaudir, to applaud. Et voilà, that is it for today's episode on 10 common regular IR verbs in French. If you'd like to review other regular verbs, make sure you listen to episode number 202 of the French Made Easy podcast with 10 regular ER verbs. Don't forget to go and download your episode exercises so you can practice using each of these 10 verbs. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and I'll chat with you next week. À bientôt. Bye. Before you go, let me ask you something. Do you feel like you kind of know French, but when it comes to actually speaking, you freeze? If that's you, I made something just for you. It's called the French Fluency Gap Guide. And inside, you'll discover the 5 fluency pillars every French learner needs. You see exactly where you're on track, where you're stuck, and what to focus on next. It's completely free and you can get it right now. You'll find the link waiting for you in the show notes.